Fuck, 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 fuck. Come on, come on, come on, come on.
I just can't do it. I can't take this shit no more, man.
Alright, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Hi peeps. Last time I managed to farm some copper and somehow survived my first anomaly event. However, the copper I farmed wasn't nearly enough to build an anvil and get to the next stage of the game. So, with a fresh pair of pants and my tilt meter reset, it's time to go exploring and find some more copper. But first, let's have a quick peek at the comments of the last video. Delic1994, keep your health above 0 if you don't want to die. That is some S tier advice right there, mate, thank you. Then as the Welde9104, apparently you like to make fun of my misfortune. Keep it up, it did make me laugh though. My boy Josh, I can't watch the link that you sent or it would break my playthrough rules. But you are indeed right that panning is really not worth it. Ivan Peterson VG5MX, wow, that's a mouthful. I do thank you for saying that twice. Glad to have you here with us. And lastly, the elephant in the room.
Could you not be yourself? For 5 minutes!
You know what? Fuck it. Why not? Let's make a video about it. A long time ago, before humanity roamed the planet, tools were free creatures. Pickaxes lived in the mountains and caves, sickles near the grasslands, and hammers near beaches. All tools lived in their respected area until mating season came, which typically was in April. At that time, sickles were cleaning their territory by removing all grass and flowers so their potential mate would be impressed. And for this lucky sickle, a pickaxe descended from the mountains and spotted this sickle. To impress her, the pickaxe dug a nest and proceeds with the mating dance. Look at those movements. Truly fascinating. It seems to be working because the sickle returns the dance and moves closer. However, all that commotion attracted some competition, as a wild hammer walks in to compete for the right to mate. A fierce battle starts where both males try to intimidate each other. Each male brings out their degenerate memes and throw them at each other. Sadly for the pickaxe, the hammer won and claims his spot. And lucky for the hammer, the sickle was also impressed. Both of them enter the hole, and when things are just right... By the end of September, the younglings are left to fend for themselves, and by April next year, they will be fully grown. And so, the cycle continues.
What the fuck is this piece of shit?
I hope that you're happy with this, you degenerates. I should have thought this one more too. But anyway, let's get back to the video. And so our search for more copper began. At daytime, I ran in a different direction, hoping to find some nuggets laying about. While at night, I spent time upgrading my base, with whatever resources I got laying around. And if I can't upgrade it, I was looking in the guide for some useless items or other guides that might come in handy later. In this case, I found something called crocs. Not the shoes, the cooking pots meant to store food. They can be used to store food for a very long time, so I got working and bolted a big amount of them with clay. On the third day, I got lucky and found quite a big node of copper. I would have shown you the footage.
And this is where I'd put a trophy, if I had one!
Yeah, I forgot to record that session, but don't worry, you didn't miss that much. Except the massive wolf culling I did, because it was really getting out of hand. As you can see, the pelts that are thrown on the floor, rotting because I have no more room to store them. You should have seen it. It was really a glorious fight. And without any proof, you have to take my word for it. Anyway, let's get cooking. As usual, smash the ore chunks with a hammer to extract the nuggets. Then place them in the crucible and heat it up. After it's hot, just pour it in the mold. I also took the liberty to craft 2 ingot molds, as I presume we will need them later. So I filled them also up with some copper, so my ingots will be ready by the time my anvil is ready. With the anvil and the copper ingots now ready, I can start smithing. To smith, you need to heat the ingots so they become soft and easy to hammer down in the shape that you want. For this you need a forge, which you can craft with 7 cobblestone blocks. And cobblestone blocks can be crafted by combining a full grid of granite stone with 1 clay in the middle. With the cobblestone ready, you can craft a forge by making a bucket shape in the crafting menu. Place the forge down and fill it with charcoal. Then place the ingots on it and light it up. After a while, the ingots will be warm, which you have to pick up with your tongs and place them on your anvil. A menu will pop up allowing you to choose what you want to craft. Pick what you need and start hammering. In this case, I choose to make a saw blade so I can make planks for better storage and better furniture. With that shape selected, you can start by smashing the highlighted blocks in the shape that you need. To choose with what effect you want to hammer, you press the F key or whatever other key that you binded it to and choose your option. The heavy hit option hits multiple squares, so that's handy if you need to flat multiple squares at the same time, while the other options individually move blocks in the direction of the arrow. Once you filled every highlighted block, then you can start chipping. Chipping removes parts of the models, so be careful, you better not fat finger this or be drunk doing this. After combining the saw blades with branches, I made myself some planks, which I used to make a door that would stop breaking, and crafted some crates. Crates are handy to store massive amounts of items, but you can only hold one type of each, so it's mainly used for junk stone, wood and dirt. For perishables, the basement I made will work perfectly. As it is underground, closed off and big enough, the game settings reduce the food spoilage stored in pots. So when you can, build yourself a basement to store the food and other things that you would need. While I was looking through the manual, I saw leatherworking. This would come in handy to craft armors, better inventory space and clothes, with the leather that I gathered from the animals. But first I will need to make lime water. For that I need a barrel, which is made from branches and planks. Water can be taken from any water source with a bucket, and a bucket you also craft with planks. And lastly, I would need lime to make lime water. Lime water is needed to treat the leather and prevent it from spoiling any further. Now, the only problem is finding it, as in the biome I am, there is none. Alternative exists, which is collecting seashells. However, I would need 50 of them, so that's a no. Or borax, which requires tier 3 tools. And if it isn't obvious, I'm not there yet. So, it is limestone blocks. With that said, it's time to go exploring again, far from my base, and try to find the right biome. I wish I could have said it was an easy task, but the distance I ran, the amount of times I died from wolves and bears, was a real pain in the ass. And I did rage quit a lot. With every death, I made some more meals and stored them in my crocs for the winter. With that, some progress is done and it isn't total waste to be back at the base. To store food in crocs, you simply have to take the food out of a cooking pot. I advise you to use 4 servings of food to optimize the amount of the food that you store. Once the cooking pot is filled, use some animal fat to seal it. And with that, your food will last more than a year. Eventually, after 5 days, I finally found the lime biome. So I started mining, and with an empty inventory space, I kept going until my pickaxe broke, so I'm sure I would have enough. Some wolves, however, did scare the shit out of me, so I closed my hole and continued. With a full inventory, I ran back, all happy with a new sense of purpose. You see, not only did I find what I was looking for, I also found a lot of ore deposits, which contained tin and lead. Both of these resources are needed to create tier 3 tools, so that's another step forward. Although things aren't always going so smoothly. The fuck? After nearly getting killed by a goddamn fox, I took a small break, and when I came back, I went back to my base. Now with my low health, I need to be careful and not get ahead of myself. I have to take it slow and steady and watch where I'm running. If I'm doing that, then nothing can go wrong. Yeah, knowing me, something stupid is going to happen. So, can we guess it? Is it A, wolves, B, bears, C, an anomaly event, or D, all of the above? I'll give you, let's say, 5 seconds to think about it.
Okay, just calm down.
Alright, that's enough for me today. I hope you liked the video, and if you did, please like and subscribe. And if you didn't, well then again, I thank you for wasting 10 minutes of your time.